Should you buy from a third party seller? Yes, this video is going to get me heated because, oh boy, third party sellers, you got your good ones and your bad ones and your kind of super scary ones. But you see, buying things from third party sellers is not oftentimes going to be the best experience for you. Sometimes it's going to be a pretty interesting experience. It could be either good or bad, or could just be in between. Maybe the person's nice, but they don't really speak your language. Maybe he speaks French and you're an English person, and you're not quite cooperating, so you gotta Google Translate. But that's just it. It's just in the middle, in between a good experience and a bad experience. Should you buy from third-party sellers? We're talking about games here, game consoles, game accessories, games in general, and just in general, because usually you don't really see scams and whatnot inside of, just if you want to buy a vehicle from like a marketplace or something, but you oftentimes see something like reproduction of games. Now, what I count as a good seller, someone who describes everything. Like, if the game is a reproduction of another game, like Pokemon Soul Silver, for example, if it's a reproduction, they'll say this copy is a reproduction made by third party or something, and they'll write it down in the ad, and then if you ask any questions, they'll answer you with very nice politeness inside of their wording. And okay, so now we got, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, now we got the mid-tier sellers. Now the mid-tier sellers, they're the ones who will oftentimes just leave a nice little description, and that's about it. You click on something, it says $1, but it turns out it's like $100 for the same thing. Now these are what you call the kind of super scary people, because you don't know if it's going to be a scam or it's going to be true. Now, they don't describe that maybe this game, Soul Silver, is a reproduction of a third-party seller or whatever. They're just there, and they're like, well, I mean, if I don't tell them, I didn't lie about anything. He must have assumed that it was a real game. It's it's not my fault. He's just not that smart. You see, things like that. This is why you gotta kind of avoid the super scary seller. But if you know, then you know. Okay? Now, we got the scammer. The scammer or the scam artist. Now, this guy is a guy that, or girl, he likes to just not tell the truth. He likes to sell you things that is like, alright, in perfect working condition. It turns out it's broken. Let's just say you're buying a Xbox from a third-party seller, maybe a marketplace or some sort. Anyways, you're buying it, and this place doesn't have any return policy because it's just a marketplace where you sell and buy stuff. So you don't know what's gonna happen. He's telling you it's in perfect working condition. Shows you a video that it's perfectly working. It turns out it's someone else's Xbox, because you can do that a lot. And then he's like, alright, come and pick it up at this. And then you're asking him, hey, would you put down the price to $150? No. So he's selling you a broken console for like that price. Now that's what we call the scammer, the scam artist. Now, not all sellers are this way, but I have a pretty bad take on what is real, what is fake, what is broken, or just a scam. I have a pretty bad feeling. I don't really trust a lot of sellers off of these marketplaces or places that you buy third-party stores or whatever. I don't really trust them. I have a hard time trusting them because you never know. Someone's maybe just looking to get a quick buck off of you. And how are you going to get your money? What are they going to do about it? You can't get your money back because the scam artist decided to scam you. Now, not all sellers are like this. There's some sellers that are really nice. They're really nice, helpful, interactive. They tell you everything about the product. Now, this is what we need. We need more people like this. Now, the cool seller that is super awesome. Maybe we'll even give you a bargain if you ask for the bargain. And he's just a nice guy. You can negotiate a fair price, and there you go. What a nice guy. And the super sketchy guy, he's an okay guy. Some people are good. They're kind of scary because they don't know they don't really want to give away that much information because they're personal, and that's all fine. That's perfectly fine. But it kind of gives out like a little super scary vibe. Now, it's not everyone. Now, just a scam artist, he knows what he's doing. Oh, he does. Trust me. He's like scamming away. Ooh, I got a Pokemon card here. I'm gonna sell this Pokemon card here for $200, and it turns out it's a fake Pokemon card. How would you like to be scammed out of your $200 because you bought a Moonbreon, but it was fake? Like, maybe you had your friend pick it up or something. I don't know, but who knows? It's just, it's scary. There's nothing really anyone can do. This is why, when I'm buying video games or something, I like to tend to buy it new. I love to buy it new because you know that nothing's really gonna happen to it because it's going to be legit. It's from like the actual store. Let's say you're buying a PlayStation or something. It's from the actual Sony. Like, it goes right to the store. It's that. But then if you want to get a Nintendo Switch or something, because your Nintendo Switch is kaput, so it was overheating and then it just poof because the hot summer day. And you need to get yourself, but you don't feel like paying that hard price of $400 for it. So you decide to go on a third-party seller place, and then you realize this man scammed you. Because this Switch does the same thing too. It does a big rattling noise like, and it makes a squeak when you're trying to play a game. You're booting it up for the first time. You're like, what the heck is this noise? Why does it sound like there's a mouse just squeaking away inside of my machine? What is happening? Oh my gosh, did I get scammed? And then you're like, oh. And it's not your fault because, you know, me and you, I bet, we are the type of people, we're the good sellers, you know? If we're trying to sell games, let's just say that you want to sell your entire PlayStation collection because you're kind of like a Nintendo guy, you know? And you just need to save up for that Switch too. I don't know. But you see, you're just going to give out a fair price. You ask if they want to negotiate, you can negotiate. If you don't want to negotiate, that's perfectly fine. But you're telling them all the details of the thing, the product. You're not trying to scam anyone. And if it turns out the thing is broken by the time that they go in it, well, that's kind of a hard topic because you know you didn't break it, but what if they broke it? They're pretending that it's broken. And then, yeah, you see, I have a pretty hard trust in humanity. But I don't know. At the end of the day, stay safe out there when you're trying to buy a used thing from a place. So please, don't get scammed out there when you're trying to find Pokemon Soul Silver online because, hey, you really love that game, but you don't want to play the digital version. Consider just making sure you're looking over all the fine details. You see that it's an authentic copy. By the way, if I just noticed this today, but if you look at the top of the cartridge and there's a little square, kind of like an indent, you know that that's a real copy. So I just wanted to put that out there. But anyways, you just make sure that you look over all the fine details, and there you go. You get yourself your hopefully real copy of the game or console or chair or even just the door stopper, because we love door stoppers here. Anyways, what do you think about this? Are you gonna buy some games off of third-party sellers, or are you just gonna, you know, get them brand new, or you get them from a friend? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section down below. I'd love to know all your comments. Your comments are amazing. Your opinions are amazing, and that is perfect. Anyways, what do you think about this? Thank you so much for watching. We are at 500 subscribers probably. I'm doing this video a day early because I am not at home. Just saying. Anyways, thank you so much for 500 subscribers, hopefully. And with that being said, consider dropping the subscribe button. The subscribe button so we can go to 1,000 1,000 subscribers. We gotta double it by the end of the year. Come on, we can do it. Please, please, please. Anyways, you can consider subscribing if you want. It's totally up to you. Consider dropping a like. This has been going on for a minute. Anyways, have a great summer day. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm out.